Hello, welcome to my video and welcome to my kitchen. I'm doing another cooking video. The last one I did was chicken fried rice, and I honestly don't really like the way it turned out. It wasn't a very good recipe. I actually wasn't really following the recipe. And actually right now I'm not really going to follow the recipe either. I am making beef barley soup from scratch. So right now I have my beef browning. I have a bunch of stuff prepped and I'm going to cut up all the vegetables and stuff right now. So to watch me do that, what do I have? I have celery, carrots, onions, and garlic. So I'm going to go ahead and chop those. You can watch if you like. So everything's already been washed, minus my carrots. I still have to do that. So do that. I hope everybody's having a good week. I'm still very, very stuffed up and congested, so if you hear me sniffling quite a bit, that is why. I think I told you guys that in my last video. See? But keep this as clean as possible. So typically I would like saute all of my vegetables before I put it in the soup, but I kind of want like the beef broth that I bought to just cook all my vegetables and like just give it a bunch of flavor. This is my new Cutco knife my husband bought me. I'm gonna do this in half actually because it's not doing what I want it to do. So it's a pretty sharp knife. Make sure you don't get your fingers in there. Pull your fingernails down. This celery it's been in my fridge for a while, so it's a little bit, you know how celery can get like super stringy when it's like a little bit older. So that's why it's like not as easy to chop right now. Or maybe I'm just not a good chopper. Anyway, so I set out bowls so I can just transfer all the vegetables into the bowl. So when I'm ready to build up my soup in the broth and in the pot, I can just dump all of these bowls in. Makes it super nice and easy. Get all that in there. Oh, by the way, my COVID test came back and it is negative, so that's really makes me happy. Don't have to worry about that. I'm still in isolation because I still have a lot of symptoms, headaches, sore throat, nasal congestion, so I'm just going to stay away from people for a while, at least until next Monday, I think. So luckily my job allows me to work from home, so that's been really nice. I'm not going to put too much onion in. My husband doesn't really like a lot of onion, so I'm just going to use this older piece of onion. Slice it this way. But I will put in, I find that onion powder is a little bit of a subtler taste, so I'm going to do that. There we go. We'll just chop that up nice and tiny, dice it up. Can you hear that sizzle of that beef over there? Oh, we have a visitor. Bogart. He's such a cutie. He's my handsome boy. Whoops. Did I not get, oh, I didn't get enough bowls. That's okay. I'll just use this one. Careful you don't catch yourself on this knife. It's really sharp. And whew, that's onion though. Whew. Okay, get that all in there. I'm just gonna grab another bowl. Alright, so those are good. Did not prep these, but that's okay. So typically I'll have like a bowl of like garbage ready on the side, or like a bag or something that I can just throw all scraps in. I don't compost just because I live in Alberta. I don't have my own backyard. I share it with renters, so I just don't do it. I don't know. I don't think I actually even know how to do it, so. I do know my sister-in-law composts in her city. She does that. I do recycle though, so try and be as nice to the environment as I can. Oh, my ears feel like they're full of fluid actually right now. So my voice to me sounds like it's very, like I'm super, super nasally. I hope that's not the case for this video. I actually like light, big round pieces of carrot in my soups. So I'm just gonna keep them like that. Do one at a time, actually. Oh my gosh, I watched this movie. It's called The Color of Space. It's with Nicolas Cage. And in this one scene, this woman is like chopping carrots, but she's like zoning out big time. I don't know, her mind's just like, whatever. She's chopping these carrots, and she just chops off like 3 of her fingers. I saw that, I was like, oh my god. How does that? Have any of you like accidentally chopped off like the tip of your finger or anything when you've been cooking? I have not, knock on wood. I did have a friend in high school. She chopped off the tip of her finger when she was cooking. Just can't imagine like the pain. Ugh. And then just like blood squirting all over your food. Oh boy. I'm actually going to go check on that. I'm gonna finish this first, and then I'll go check on the beef, make sure it's browning nicely. And then all of these vegetables will be done. I'm gonna let the beef cool for a bit. I have a bowl ready with paper towel so it can drain all the grease out of it. See if that's enough. I might do one more carrot, but I'll do that after I check on my beef. So, my pot's already ready to put all the seasoning. So. Oh yeah, might have burnt a little bit. Yeah, I did. I definitely burnt a little bit. Break up all that beef. This is going to be really nice because, like, I haven't been feeling good. I just put my face, like, right next to the hot pot. Hot frying pan, like, smart Haley. There you go. I forgot what I was saying. What was I saying? Oh, yes, I remember now. This is going to be really nice because I am sick, and a lot of like harder foods, like full meals and stuff like that, I'm gonna do another carrot, are not going down well. Like, been super nauseous lately, and I don't know if it's because I had the flu late last week. My stomach is just not feeling it. So soup it is for a while, which is nice. It's easy to make, it's delicious, it lasts. My husband likes it. So, chop up these carrots. What are we at? 9 minutes. That's not too bad. Not too bad. Then I am also going to chop some garlic. And, oh, my windows are so fogged up right now. And I'm making this early. I'm just taking a quick half-hour break from work so I can do this quick. And get it in the pot because I want it to simmer for a couple of hours just to really get those flavors infused with one another. I'm gonna do, how big is my pot? Probably 2 cloves of garlic. So maybe I'll just review. I've got maybe 1.5 cups of chopped celery, 2 cups of carrots, a cup of chopped or diced onions, and we'll do 2 cloves of onions. or garlic, sorry, 2 cloves of garlic. Push all that aside. Pour off a little bit. So I'm gonna put my garlic down, crush it like that, crush it like that, and then you can take off all the skin so much easier when you do that. See? Perfect. Do that. So who taught you guys how to cook or bake or whatever it is that you do? Was it your mom, your dad, the Food Network? For me, it was my mom. She was always in the kitchen, always cooking things. Just watching her, we always watched the Food Network. And just like being creative, I guess, with my taste buds. Like I said, like I don't like to follow recipes too much. So I just like to wing it. I'm just gonna put the garlic in with the onions just because I don't want to waste another little bowl. So clean up my garlic cloves here. And I think that's all I need the cutting board for. So I'm gonna go ahead and wash my hands. I already have hot water in the sink, so it makes it super, super easy. And I'm going to bring you over here. There we go. There we go. Perfect. We got this. Okay, it's not all broken up, but that's okay because it's nice. I'm gonna turn off that burner. It's nice to have some bigger chunks in your soup so you can, really taste the beef. So I'm gonna dump that into a bowl with paper towel. I'll leave my pan to sit and cool off. There we go, cooked beef. Next, I'm going to rinse my barley. So I'm going to drain my sink. Actually, I better wash this first. Go. Wash my knife quick. So I'm using pot barley. And the instructions on it says that you have to rinse it. So rinse barley, drain, and oh. Okay, no, never mind. That's good. That's good. So the instructions say that you're supposed to put it in a saucepan with 2 inches of cold water, bring to a boil, reduce heat, and cover and simmer for 30 to 45 minutes. We are not going to do that. I'm still gonna rinse it because there's bacteria and stuff on there. So I'm going to use a 3/4 cup of barley. Measure that out. I'm not sure. Look what I just did. I cut off the whole top, so stupid. Now I have to use a chip bag to close that. Okay. So there, so it doesn't tip over. 3/4 cup. And it's going into a strainer like this with cheesecloth. I put the cheesecloth in there because I wasn't sure if the barley was gonna fall through the little holes in the strainer. So we'll just give that a little rinse. Let that sit for a second. And now we are going to build our soup. So, big pot. And let's start with 1 container of beef broth. I'm gonna dump the whole thing in there. Let's get a better angle of this. Okay. Put that in. Oops, spill it over. I'm also gonna turn up my temperature, my burner, up to max because I want to boil the vegetables. And I also need boiling liquid to cook the barley. So I need a spoon. Start with the garlic and the onion. Get that in there. Ta-da! Fill it in the sink. Carrots. There we go. Celery. Go. A can of diced tomatoes. I already have my can opener, so I'll just open that up. Pop that in there. There we go. Sink. And then, oh my goodness. All right. Grab myself a spoon. And let's take a look. Oh yeah. Look at that. So there's obviously not enough liquid, like it's quite hearty. And once we put the beef in and the barley, like it's gonna be quite like a stew, and I don't want a stew, I want a soup. So I have another container of the beef broth and then an extra one, because you know, like day-old soup, it gets like super thick. All the liquid absorbs into everything that's in the soup, all the ingredients. So I did buy an extra third container of beef broth to add in after a couple of days after we eat quite a few bowls out of it, so it stays nice and liquidy. So I'm gonna let that boil. It's gonna take a while probably, I think. So maybe as I wait for that to boil, I'll just sit here. I don't know. Oh, my lunch break is just about over, so. Have to go back to work. Oh my gosh. Okay. Nothing like doing a quick video on a Wednesday. Maybe we'll go for some couch cuddles with the dogs, okay? Let's just do that. Oh, hello, Bogey. Hello. What you doing? Hi, Asher. Hello. What you doing? Mama's making some soup for us. Yeah. Well, not for you guys, but I'm sure I can give you some more treats, though. Oh. Oh. After work, we'll go for a walk, hey? So, how's everybody doing? I don't know, maybe we'll just hang out for a bit. I don't think the broth's going to take too long to boil. Really, actually, all I'm doing is gonna pour in the barley once the broth is boiling, and dump the beef in. And then that's pretty much it. And then I'm gonna simmer it until I'm done work, just on low. And yeah, so maybe we'll just finish that up then. Dogs don't seem like they really want to cuddle with me anyway. Just fine. Just fine. I can't wait until I'm feeling better and I don't sound like my nose is plugged or something. Oh, it's coming along nicely actually. It's getting pretty hot, so. I think I'll end it there, guys, because I really do have to get back to work. So, that's how I make my beef barley soup. I don't follow any sort of recipe or anything. I just like to put a bunch of stuff in it. Oh my gosh, do you know what I just remembered? I do like to put in bay leaves, and I did not put a bay leaf in there. So grab one of those from my cabinet. My spice cupboard. Oh, it was right on top. Yeah, so I'll go ahead and put in a couple bay leaves. And that'll be that. I don't want, like, there's garlic in there and onions, and I think once all the vegetables and stuff are cooked, it'll taste just lovely. And if it's not, doesn't taste good or appetizing or anything, well, I mean, I'm still gonna eat it, so. Don't forget to like and subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Thank you for coming to cook with me.